So next up, the Republican Party is having a tough time beating certain allegations given the continued headlines that illustrate their policy priorities and I guess their priorities generally. I mean, we just had the past week of headlines dominated by the Republican Party's leading presidential candidate, Donald Trump, quoting Adolf Hitler, having to say that he's not quoting Adolf Hitler after making comments, racist comments about immigrants poisoning the blood of the country. So Republicans are often faced with accusations of racism because they continue to promote to positions of power by electing racists. And we saw this again in a recent DUI arrest of a Republican state representative in North Dakota. His name, Nico Rios, a lawmaker from Williston. Republican Representative Nico Rios was arrested on December 15th after police spotted him struggling to stay in his lane while he was driving. So according to reporting from AP, quote, Rios was elected last year in the North Dakota House of Representatives. He sits on the House Judiciary Committee, a panel that handles law enforcement legislation. So we'd expect someone like this to have respect for law enforcement, right? Nico Rios was the one to break the news of his arrest by posting a statement on Twitter. We do not call it X in this house. And the reason he did that, he was trying to get out in front of the news probably because he knew that the body cam footage was coming and he knew that it was going to be bad when the body cam footage was released, and it is. So we're going to play this, and there are going to be a lot of bleeps for the language, but if you're watching this on YouTube, there will be captions. So here is Republican Representative Nico Rios making vile, homophobic, and racist remarks during his recent arrest in North Dakota.
A breathalyzer?
Yes, sir.
Are you happy to provide that?
I'm not going to do that. You know why?
Why is that?
Because I'm like 2 blocks away.
Okay.
You guys are picking on me.
Okay.
And
so
you guys are going to regret picking on me.
Okay.
Because you don't know who the I am.
Okay. Just 1 second. I'm gonna give you a chance. I'm gonna give you.
Not driving that car that far, so this is.
It's literally like 2 blocks away.
Listen, this is what I can do though. Instead of leaving it on that side, I can put it over there. I can put it right over there when it's more
I want to drop my truck off.
All right, no, we're not doing that. So
we're gonna go to this vehicle.
You're a
Okay. Do you want your phones? There's 2 phones in there. Do you want those, and do you want your?
I would take 2 phones here. I would appreciate it.
Okay.
Because I gotta call Attorney General Drew Wrigley to let these guys know you're being to me.
Okay. Just to let you know, all this is video and audio recorded on body camera, including your language. All right. Do you want your wallet?
So your camera's right here.
Have you got a wallet?
It's in my goddamn it, my arms are hurting.
Okay.
I'm proud to be from England.
Yeah, I like my country. I have.
What?
Yes, I like my country.
Are you proud to be English at least?
Why is that relevant?
Because what you're doing here in North Dakota, arresting people, your country's being taken over by migrants and refugees, right? Am I wrong? You're arresting me for driving home. But people come into your country and rape your women. Yes or no? And I'm the bad guy? Yes or no? Tell me. Tell me, bro. Yes or no? You can't even answer me. Because you know you're wrong. I don't give a bro. I'm gonna fight for the people in England more than you ever would, you little
So clearly, Republican Nico Rios used homophobic slurs, then made racist comments about migrants and refugees, quote unquote, raping the women in, quote, his country, referring to the police officer who was arresting him. He exhibited general disrespect toward law enforcement, believing himself to be above the consequences of driving while intoxicated, allegedly, saying he was just 2 blocks away as though you get to drive like short distances while intoxicated. You get a pass on those. That's allowed. It's a problem that he was driving while under the influence. It is also a problem that he is harboring very clear racist and homophobic views while in a position of power within the Republican Party in North Dakota. Being intoxicated does not suddenly make one racist. These are his views. These are his beliefs. So what is the plan? It looks like there are not calls for him to resign at this point, not yet. His colleagues are going for the typical lines about how they are troubled by what they've seen and indicating that they need to sit down and discuss this story with him a little bit and see what's actually going on. So this is definitely a story to follow, folks.